So we have Faceless Void, the first pick for Radiant. You know, both of these teams before really wanted the first pick, but unfortunately the coin toss only favored one of them. And we have Faceless Void followed up by
Radiant
Tidehunter
team
and
pick.
Razor. You know, Razor is a very strong hero in 6.81, and I think he's still very strong in this patch. You know, his laning is probably one of the
Radiant
strongest in the
team
game with
ban.
Static Link, you know, just draining away an opponent's damage. Razor's undoubtedly one of the best 1v1 heroes in the game. You know, he's also a very strong mid-game hero when he
Dire
gets an
team
ads
ban.
or an ads refresher. He just mows down towers very fast. You know, Tidehunter and Razor so far is a very good start. Defense of the Illini, Illinois has some very strong team fight, and we have that response from A Taste of the Ocean with the Skywrath Mage. Skywrath Mage, a
10
very strong
seconds
support. He
remaining.
outputs a lot of damage, and his silence is actually very strong. His silence,
5
not
seconds
only silences but
remaining.
amplifies incoming magic damage. So Skywrath Mage is definitely one of the more burstier supports in the game. It has no
Reserve
trouble
time.
killing someone like a Tidehunter, like a Razor, throughout all stages of the game, unless when Razor gets a BKB or something like that. So now on the second ban phase, we have a Silencer ban. So I think that's pretty interesting. Silencer, has been seeing a lot of play recently. It's one of those combo breaker heroes where you just press a button and then the opponent's team really just can't do
Radiant
anything,
team
and they just kind
ban.
of have to run. And it's kind of interesting that they ban Silencer here. I'm not really seeing any heroes, that really gets destroyed by a Silencer. Void, usually goes BKB, so once Void gets a BKB, usually isn't bothered too much by a Silencer, but Silencer
10
actually is also
seconds
a very strong
remaining.
laning hero, and maybe that's what they're afraid of, just kind of losing,
5
maybe getting a little bit
seconds
behind a
remaining.
Silencer, just afraid they can't catch back up with that Glow Silence. Then we have a response with the Defense of
Reserve
Illinois,
time.
banning a Viper. Viper, like Razor, is just superb laning hero, and very single target
Dire
focused.
team ban.
But this time he had that defensive line do not want to face a Viper, and I don't blame them. Viper very annoying. I think some defense of Illinois really could have used the opportunity to kind of maybe pick Viper for themselves.
10
Have two
seconds.
heroes that are
10
just very strong
seconds
at laning, both
remaining.
Viper and Razor. Kind of do
5
very similar
seconds
roles,
remaining.
but it never hurts to have both of them. We've definitely seen that in a couple pro games before. That's another story. We have, the final two bans are
Dire
Venomancer
team
and
pick.
Wishshocker. Venomancer definitely got a buff, core Venomancer is no joke, especially with that Agnum Scepter. The fact that it buffs, doesn't, it places the debuff through BKB means that when the BKB is done, when Venomancer gets an Agnum Scepter, opponent's BKB charges might be at 6, 7 seconds, maybe 5, and that damage will just kind of tick through after that BKB is done. And it might be
Radiant team pick.
non-lethal damage, paired up with Venomancer's Poison Sting, or just Skywrath Mage, or just any of the other heroes. Venomancer is a very strong pick that they might not want to deal with. And now, first pick on the second round is Ancient Apparition. Ancient Apparition, I think, is a pretty strong support. Chilling Touch, one of the best level 1 team fight spells in the game. you know, Ancient Apparition can easily just win
10
team,
seconds
a tri-lane,
remaining.
just because he has Chilling Touch. Everyone on their team gets plus 50
5
damage.
seconds remaining.
Fight's pretty much over. So here we go. Ancient Apparition Defense of the Illinois picks
Reserve
up
time.
Ancient Apparition as their third pick. I can't really see any obvious synergies here. I think Ancient Apparition is just overall just a really strong pick. One thing that Ancient Apparition is good against though is kind of maybe shooting out an Ice Blast when Faceless Void is in his chrono, that might deter the Void, to stay in the chrono, keep doing damage. But here we go, we have responsive
Dire
Bristleback.
team pick.
Bristleback, one of my favorite heroes. Very tanky, very strong. His ultimate just gives him everything he needs: movement speed, attack speed, tanky with Bristleback. His goo is just, a very underestimated slow. If Bristleback goes something like goo and Quill Spray in the first couple levels, that might just be some surprise kills. If he's like dual lane with someone like a Skywrath Mage, but I'm not exactly sure how these lanes will play out. I'm guessing that Bristleback, is a traditional
10
offlane
seconds
hero.
remaining.
So he might be playing the offlane.
5 seconds remaining.
And we have a Slark pick from the Defense of
Radiant
Illinois. I think
team
Slark,
pick.
also a very strong hero. He had a brief moment in the competitive scene, especially when Batrider was a first pick material. But Slark is a very strong 1v1 hero again, and the fact that he has the ability to kind of debuff a lot of the spells that Radiant might have, like the silence or the
Dire
goo if they
team
get it out
ban.
before. But we have a Legion Commander response now from A Taste of the Ocean, A Taste of Ocean, excuse me, and Legion Commander. I've seen a couple pro games with Legion Commander, but a lot of people just don't seem to be that
10
familiar with the
seconds
hero.
remaining.
And I'm not really sure how they want to lane this Legion Commander. In pubs, we see a lot of jungle
5
Legion
seconds
Commanders, but
remaining.
in my opinion, Legion Commander is really strong just because of her laning. You know, that max Q,
Reserve
max
time.
overwhelming odds is just very strong. With something like a Soul Ring can just really zone a solo hero out of the lane. So maybe Legion Commander might be their mid hero of choice. It might be facing off something like a Slark. You know, that'd be a
Radiant
pretty interesting
team
matchup.
ban.
Both heroes are actually pretty aggressive, you know, and definitely do a lot of like harass and damage, and we'll kind of see how that plays out. I'm kind of expecting the Faithless Void to be the one position though for the Radiant. I think Legion Commander is a pretty serviceable offlane, and you
10
really want that farm
10
Faceless Void
seconds
against this team.
remaining.
However, one thing to note is that Faceless Void's Chrono no longer
5
reveals
seconds
Slark, so no,
remaining.
that's kind of a buff to Slark, but if Slark gets Chrono, that's still very bad. You know, he's not going to do anything for those couple seconds
Reserve
that he's
time.
Chronoed. And kind of looking at these last pits, looks like they're going to ban out a Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman, very strong support, lots of disables, lots of damage, lots of tower pushing, you know, no surprise there. And definitely Radiant is definitely missing that final support. I doubt Legion Commander would be played in a support role. That's just kind of subpar. Legion Commander really wants her levels, really wants something like a Blink Dagger, maybe a Blink BKB, Armlet, or Blade Mail. And so we have the final pick coming up for Radiant. Let's see who they want. So far it looks like, you know, Defensive Illinois is missing a
Dire
support
team
player,
pick.
although definitely something like dual lanes can be very strong. Because I really don't see a tri-lane developing for the Radiant at the moment. Maybe their last pick will be that support hero that both sides are missing. And you know, what are some of the good support heroes left in the pool? I can't really think of any that, you know, are as good as tower pushing as Shadow Shaman. I know Leshrac a pretty strong tower pusher in her own right. There's a lot of heroes, you know, they want a
10
lot of disables.
seconds
Something like
remaining.
Lion. Lion does have a lot of burst. I'm not really sure what defense of the Illinois
5
want to do
seconds
here.
remaining.
It seems that, you know, A Taste of the Ocean seems to think that they want to support here. I know Lich has been trending
Reserve
recently.
time.
Frost Armor is stronger than ever, even slowing down range heroes for its full value, and it's really annoying to lane against. But let's see. Alright, Ogre Magi, one of my personal favorites. Ogre
Radiant
Magi, I think,
team
is probably
pick.
one of the best heroes in the game, to be honest. He probably has the most effective HP as level 1, even more than Spirit Breaker, I'd say, even though by raw numbers he does not, just because of that HP regen, 2.5 a second. That's just huge. That's, you know, that's a free ring of regen, and so I think Ogre Magi is very strong. With, you know, his Bloodlust buffing up Slark and Razor, especially when Razor has stolen a lot of damage, you know, those two can be a lot of menace. Or maybe we'll see that
10
core Ogre
10
Magi, a
seconds
personal
remaining.
favorite of mine that we've seen someone like Hani play before.
5 seconds remaining.
You know, Ogre Magi definitely is a little
team
bit more
pick.
consistent this patch with its multi-cast kind of being nerfed slash buff, you know, to be more even like 40-50% of multicast, even though the damage on Fire Blast did get reduced. But, you know, let's talk about that in just a little bit. We have the last pick, Rubik, for A Taste of the Ocean. Rubik, you know, I'm not really sure what spells he really wants to aim for. There are a lot of good spells, honestly, this game. Obviously, he wants the Tidehunter Ravage, but unless he gets a Blink Dagger, that'll be really hard to steal. I think he'll be okay with just something like a Pounds or, you know, an Ancient Apparition Ice Blast. So Rubik definitely has a decent amount to choose from, but it'll be kind of hard, kind of staying in the middle of the battle with this Ravage, with Razor going on. But, you know, let's get this game started. So again, we have Defense of the Illinois again on the Dire
10
side
seconds
against the Taste of
remaining.
Ocean on the Radiant. I keep getting Radiant
5
and Dire
sec-
confused with
5
no Sentinel and
seconds
Scourge.
remaining.
It's been quite a while, but still get those two confused. So let me just introduce the players real quick. We have on the Radiant side,
Prepare for
Taste of
battle.
Ocean, Mocha Mocha playing that Legion Commander, Double Step playing that Bristleback. Please call me Jeff playing Skywrath Mage, GG.Shadow playing that Faceless Void, and something Fa Shao Nui, something Guo Ping on the Rubik, some Chinese name. I know a little bit of Chinese since I am Chinese, but can't really read that. On the other side, on the Dire, we have QX4 playing that Ogre, Jackie playing the Ancient Apparition, Meow playing the Tidehunter, Zephyr Z playing the Slark, and Nico Ni playing that Raider. Let's kind of take a look at the lanes. Alright, we have a safe lane Slark with the Ogre Magi. Is this going to be a tri-lane, or is this going to be kind of a dual lane? Tidehunter definitely can handle himself on the off lane, so we'll take a look. Legion Commander in that mid position facing a Razor. That'll definitely be a pretty tough matchup for the Legion Commander, but, you know, if he gets like a bottle really fast, he'll be able to spam
30
overwhelming
seconds
odds,
to
really
battle.
kind of maybe zone that Razor out of the lane. But, you know, this patch, there are runes that spawn on both sides, so look forward to both mids getting a bottle and just kind of going for the runes, getting a lot of healing, getting a lot of spam, and kind of just, the mid lane can't be a wash, but I still suspect Razor will have an edge just because he's a range hero, he has static link, he can easily zone Legion Commander out of the lane. So again, we have a solo Bristleback on the off lane. Let's see, it's 8 Tangos and Scout Shield, so definitely very tanky. And
The
looks like we're going to
battle
have dual
begins.
lanes here coming off the Dire. Bristleback can definitely handle itself against this, dual Ogre Slark lane. However, at level 1, depending on what Bristleback still, she has skill Quill Spray. So if there's an opportunity for Bristleback to die, this is definitely in the very beginning when Bristleback is only level 1 or 2, when he doesn't have that level 2 Bristleback. That's probably the easiest time to kill him. Nice block by the Legion Commander. Looks like he'll have a creep advantage here. And we have a tri-lane on the bottom, securing that Faceless Void farm. Tidehunter and Ancient Reparation is a pretty decent duel lane, just because, Tidehunter has that Anchor Smash, along with that Chilling Touch. They have both a little bit of offense and a little bit of defense. We'll kind of see how this lane plays out here. Rubik and Skywrath Mage have pretty serviceable damage on the support. Their lockdown is very, serviceable again. They have a slow and a stun, some decent nukes throughout. Here we go, zoning out the Ancient Apparition a little bit. But it looks like, Rubik's trying to get that pull in. The pull is not blocked, for the Dire. So it looks like Rubik will kind of be getting his levels, getting his farm. Let's kind of take a look on the top lane. Let's see how everyone's doing in terms of last hit. Here we have Slark leading the last hit, no surprise there. And as we would expect, we have Ancient Apparition leading the last hit. It looks like Tidehunter just doesn't really want to go too close here. That's expected against these two ranged heroes here. There's no point in taking any needless damage. Let's kind of see how the mid lane's going. Both of them are very equal. I expect Legion Commander to kind of just spam out that overwhelming odds, trying to get a quick bottle as fast as he can. And I think this lane though is really a wash. Even if Legion Commander gets his life drained, he can still farm with overwhelming odds, no problem. Is there any engage here? No, looks like they're just kind of pulling a little bit. Now that's pretty good there. We saw a full wave kind of getting denied by the Radiant here. Really kind of stunts the experience of this dual lane. And the fact that it's a tri-lane versus dual lane definitely means that these two will definitely be getting zoned out when there's no creep wave. There's definitely no contention there. Just because Tidehunter will probably get slowed if he tries to kind of go up for an Anchor Smash. So definitely, the Radiant definitely has this lead with this Faceless Void. And I expect Faceless Void to be quite farmed. He's definitely in the top of the CS chart right now. I think he doesn't need to be too afraid. He has Skywrath Mage backing him up. He can just go and get those last hits, kind of show Tidehunter who's boss. Maybe just be a little bit scared of the Anchor Smash. Ooh, unfortunately he missed a couple last hits there. No problem, no big deal. Let's see. So here we go. We have our first 2-minute rune spawn. Looks like Razors does not have a bottle though, and he wants to take this double damage rune. Does Legion Commander have a bottle? Yeah, looks like it might be on the way. No, not yet. Looks like his gold. He just has enough gold for the bottle. He's pretty low right now, so definitely getting the bounty rune is definitely what he wants, but Razor kind of left the lane for that. And so Legion Commander is a little bit up ahead. Oh, just kidding. Looks like Razor was able to push out the wave fully, and looks like bottle both heroes. Razor, this Legion go top with Bristleback. He knows what's up. He wants to deny that top rune just so Legion Commander is able to secure his regen or make sure that Razor does not get it. It'd be pretty devastating for Legion Commander if Razor gets both of the runes, because he'd be at full HP. He'd have that double damage, have a little bit extra gold and EXP, but that's not the case. Bristleback easily claims that bounty rune for himself. It looks like, let's see how bot lane's doing. Rubik looks like he's doing pretty well, almost level 2. How's Skywrath doing? Damage is level 3, so it looks like Rubik. I thought Rubik would be a little bit higher, honestly. It looks like, will he tangle through? Here we go. He tangles through, looking for that double or triple pull. That'll definitely deny a lot of experience for this dueling here. In fact, it's a dueling means that both of these heroes on the Dire side will kind of be a little bit short of the experience. Even more so than if it was a solo off lane. Nice play by the Radiant so far. Just trying to get the most out of the map, doing those pulls. And let's kind of look at this, this mid lane here again. It looks like, Razor is pretty handily beating Legion Commander. Legion Commander's gonna go for a top lane. Not a risk at all, in this patch. Lane spawn both times. Looks like an illusion. Not exactly what she wants. I'm pretty sure she would want that bounty rune instead of an illusion rune right now. She can't really make advantage of that. And in fact, she would want a Razor to have an illusion rune just to kind of power up overwhelming odds a little bit more. Bounty rune, snatched up by the Rubik, level 2 now after that pull. Let's see if he's gonna come around, make anything happen. But we do have Ogre coming down now. Level 3 Ogre is pretty fat, but this just makes sure that Bristleback will have an easier time on the bottom lane. And Bristleback and Slark, I expect both of them to be pretty farmed, when they come out the laning stage, and both of them to be one of the key steps in the rotations for their team. Both of those heroes are really strong killing heroes, also very survivable. So if they rotate bottom, that might be a 3-for-0 wipe on the other side. So I'm looking forward to see once these heroes pick up 6, pick up 7, grab a TP, and come bot and kind of help out the stalemate. Because both of these teams right now in the bottom lane, it's pretty a wash. Void definitely leading with that, that early CS lead, but looks like Ancient Apparition and Tidehunter combined both have pretty good CS. Not to mention that I think the fact that, like Tidehunter and Ogre, those are two very tanky heroes compared to what the Radiant has to offer. So if one hero is out of position, I think Dire has the opportunity to just time go on them. We have a little skirmish here between Razor and the Razor and the Legion Commander. Looks like Razor was kind of just chasing Legion. Oh, excuse me. So it looks like Razor was kind of chasing Legion Commander out of the lane, bringing on that harass with that overwhelming odds. And kind of both of them are doing fairly decent. Razor again, like I said, would have that advantage just because he has range, just because he has static link. Those runes spawning on both sides really just keeping Legion Commander in this game. Looks like what did he get delivered? Looks like a TP short delivered. I like that a lot. Once he gets level 6, easy duel, maybe TP to the bottom. Here we go. Fight happening on the bottom lane. Looks like they initiate on Rubik. No, Rubik's out of position. Gets the first. Let's see if they get a return kill here. Looks like he needs another what's this called? Arcane Ball. Not enough mana. So nice play by the Dire, getting the first blood there. Rubik might have been a little bit out of position, trying to get that pull, and Dire, just snuff it out. They have this ward here. They see Rubik pulling. They immediately rotate and get that kill, which, I'm kind of surprised just because Radiant does have this ward here. You would expect that Rubik just to be a little bit more safe there, just because, the range of initiation is not that strong from the Dire. They have a lot of burst, but their range is not that good. No, the longest range they have is a Gush or a Fire Blast. So, again, Rubik, a little bit of misstep there, but no problem. Feeds first blood, not in front of the all the other lanes are still doing pretty good for the Dire. Razor even forced back to base. Nice play by Legion Commander. Looks like if the Razor does he want to duel here right in the middle of the tower. No, Razor comes back in. Wise choice. He hits a regen rune. Can easily just go up to heal. Maybe stack a camp or two. No, looks like he's gonna stay in lane. I really think he should take this opportunity to stack a camp. Just make that overwhelming odds even better later on. That really quick blink, farm up for his treads, his blink, whatever he wants. Here we go, boys.
Middle tower is under
with
attack.
a power treads right now, not yet level 6. Let's kind of take a look at some of the item progression so far. We have a little lull in the action. Right now we have basic boots on most people. We have Slark and Voizo having their treads, their respective safe lanes. So definitely looking to fight a little bit early. They're not going for anything like Midas.
Middle tower is under attack.
Kind of accelerate their farm. They're kind of getting their basic bare bones necessities and kind of looking to gear up fighting in the mid stage. I'm really seeing what kind of items that both the Bristleback and the Slark get this game. I think there's that new item that seems pretty interesting, Crimson Guard. It could be very good here if Bristleback gets it. Slark, Razor, all focus a lot on right clicks, a little bit less so Razor, but Slark and Razor a lot of right click damage, and Bristleback itself, it's just a tanky machine. We already have a ring of health. This signals to me that Bristleback, actually just kidding, doesn't really signal anything. That could be a hood, that could be a Vanguard. It's really hard to say, but the magic damage and physical damage from the Dire is strong, so I think both wouldn't be wrong here. I just love Vanguard on Bristleback if you can get it early. He's definitely just a diving machine, especially since the fact that, depending on the level of the supports, if they do not have enough damage to handle this Bristleback can easily just walk over. But looks like Skywrath Mage almost hitting level 6. That's definitely going to be important. It's kind of setting up the kills with the Void. What about the supports on the Radiant side? Level 4 Ancient Apparition, level 4 Ogre Magic. So if Bristleback gets a quick Vanguard, maybe a quick just Cloak, that could be an easy kind of fight for Bristleback to take. But looks like we have this rotation from Razor coming in. I thought he had a double damage. Looks like just a bounty rune. Looks like a little bit far away. They can't really catch out anyone, even with the Ice Vortex. So nice play by Razor, kind of scouting it out. I think that was actually very risky, but it turned out all right, so no problem. But the thing is, Razor rotated bot, but there's no response. From the Radiant, Legion Commander is just pushing mid. I think that's the right call. I think if Void is level 6, no, he is not. So they might not be able to take this fight, but Tidehunter is not level 6 either. Here you go, TP in from the Legion Commander. He's 1,000 gold saved up. Where are his items? Where are his items? Are they on the Crow? Does he have anything? Looks like he has a boost. It looks like, Legion Commander's pretty good amount of last hits. A little bit behind the Razor, but where are his items? Nice cancel there. The overwhelming odds is kind of getting that nice scaring sound. But I think Legion Commander really should have stayed middle. I think just because of the fact that Tidehunter isn't level 6 yet, they can kind of wait and just kind of hug their tower a little bit while Legion Commander gets a couple items, maybe gets a tread, work his way towards the blink, and kind of just push out mid a little bit and force Razor back, force some of the supports back, just to defend mid tower. But now, neither team is really getting anything, instead we just have Slark and Bristleback fighting. Looks like Bristleback really can't kill the Slark. Slark has, his ultimate, has leap. Bristleback entirely out of mana. Let's see if there's anything going on. Don't want to miss anything here. Nope. This, top lane's a wash. Both heroes are doing really good. Really farm. Slark in the lead just by a little bit. Slark, TP scroll, healing up. I think this might be the X factor if Raiden decides to engage without Bristleback having any mana. Bristleback can't TP in. He's no mana. He can't really push the lane really hard, but he does have that banger. So I expect to see that Crimson Guard coming out. Let's see if they're gonna go on Ancient Apparition here. Ancient Apparition out of position. Nice burst on the Ancient Apparition. Let's see if there's any retaliation here. Tidehunter still not level 6. Can they do anything here? Legion Commander duo no gets nicely stunned out by the O. There should be an engagement. Razor heads back mid, so that's probably that was their cue for a Taste of Ocean time to go and be a little bit more aggressive, just because they saw that Razor mid. All right, talking a little bit quick here. Let me just calm it down a little bit. Get a quick drink. Alrighty, now I'm back. Let's kind of take a look at the golden experience. As you might expect, this game has been pretty even so far, 1 for 1. It seems both teams are farming pretty well, and I'm not really sure, what the game plan of these teams really is. They definitely want their supports to kind of get level 6. Tidehunter and Ancient Apparition, they need those 2 big ults, I think, before they take any sort of fight. Maybe if, Taste of Ocean realizes this, they might kind of go and push down mid, push down bottom, before these ults come up, Without those 2 ults, they're just significantly weaker than they can be, so... But on the flip side, Ancient Apparition has level 6, Void has level 6, so that combo is definitely up. Rubik, unfortunately, is not as high level as he would like, but, the heroes on the other team aren't that high as well, so Rubik maybe holding off on that stealth a little bit. Here we go. Razor, he spots Rubik just in time, won't get lifted, won't get dueled. So nice play by the Razor, kind of avoiding that harm. Still very healthy, so you can still pressure up this mid and keep Legion Commander in the lane. Let's see this. Oh, Chrono Sphere. What is this? No communication. Pick a hero to focus. Oh, what a shame. If they just focused on the Ancient Apparition, they didn't have to be greedy to get that Tidehunter. If they just focused one hero, they could have easily got the kill on the Ancient Apparition. But no, it looks like both of these heroes will be safe. Tidehunter level 6 has a Ravage, but very low health. Looks like someone's TPing in. No, just kidding. I'm hearing things. Alright, so I think, if they focus on the same hero, they probably could have got that kill. I think Tidehunter fairly tanky, even with Mystic Flare doing 600 damage, reduced, that's only about 450. I really think he can kill on Ancient Apparition, just walking away, a very clean kill like that, that's no shame. The Chrono Sphere is still a fairly short cooldown as far as ultimate could go. And now the fact that Tidehunter is level 6 and they're grouping back bottom, they really can't contest this bot tower. Rubik should really, group up with Legion Commander, push that mid lane. He has no business staying down here just because he can get caught out by a Ice Vortex, by a stun. Maybe he needs a little bit of EXP here. Here we go, Nighttime Vision, protecting Rubik a little bit. And I think this should be the tier 1 tower to fall. Use a glyph, it'll just be refreshed. Where's the glyph? Give me a glyph. No glyph, no problem. Anyway, Legion Commander pushing up the mid lane. Here we go. Bottom, nope. Legion Commander pushing up the lane. There's a chance it might be a tower trade, especially if, wow, there was no glyph from the Radiant side. That's definitely a mistake, I think, unless it was on cooldown before. I really didn't catch that. But, if it was off cooldown, they should have used the glyph. A glyph refreshes every time the tier 1 tower falls. And, just like the Dire used the glyph for the tier 1 tower, that might have stalled Legion Commander, just to maybe get a couple more hits on the tower. Legion Commander very close to his blink now. Let's have a look at the net worth for every team. Definitely, we can see, it's pretty even so far, a little bit even spread among the tri-cores of the Radiant. Let's kind of take a look at the current gold right now, just to see, what kind of big items both teams are looking for. Oh, Bristleback, oh, oops, missed that kill there. Looks like that was just not even a rev. Looks like that was just, perhaps a flame fire blast into all these nukes. And I'm surprised, honestly, the Bristleback went down. I really don't think the damage there would have been enough to take down that Bristleback with a Vanguard, but looks like they proved me wrong. So nice pick up there by Defense of the Illinois. And, stopping Bristleback, is very key. He was very close to a Crimson Guard before. He had 900 gold before he died. And, that's, a recipe away from that Crimson Guard. And so, that was a nice kill by them. Looks like Void picks up a Massive Madness. What does he have right now? Treads and Massive Madness. Real on intelligence, that's what I like to see. He's looking for an opportunity to jump in on this Ancient Apparition. Little does he know that Razor's behind him. Unless he catches Razor, in the Chrono Sphere, he'll get his damage drain. This is an opportunity for both of them to go. They definitely could have gone there. They see Slark and Ogre. They have about 3 heroes there as well, with the initiation from the Chrono and the Blink Legion Commander, I think, and the DD. Maybe that's what they were waiting for. They were waiting for the Blink just to arrive. Now I think they're ready to go. This Legion Commander want to show his Blink right now. Nope, it's on the shake on the way, but it looks like Defense of the Illinois wants to group up on this top lane, maybe for a push. But, easy kill here on the Ancient Apparition. Maybe they don't notice yet. Instead, they're going to be looking to defend. I really think that going for a trade here is the better choice. Ancient Apparition, easy kill, easy free 10 damage for Legion Commander. Instead, they kind of have to face, this very tough team fight. Tidehunter has Ravage still, all their ults off cooldown. And so this is going to be a very hard, you know, push to defend. But Legion Commander's here. You know, he's the only one with, you know, any kind of anti-push right now in the top lane. I think that might be enough just because, you know, Bristleback's pretty far and a couple Quill Sprays will kill that wave. But, you know, Void farming the bottom lane. Rubik rotating top right now. Let's see. Oh, Tidehunter blink. Ravage when the Legion Commander blinks. The Legion Commander taking a lot of close. Might go down here. Legion Commander goes down. Bad fight. Blinking into that Ravage without that quick duel off. That's a mistake. Bristleback running for his life. Max Bristleback. He should be pretty tanky here, but still, with all this focus, looks like he's going to go down. So, bad fight for Taste of the Ocean. I really think there's really no need for taking that fight. Instead, no, they should have just pushed mid. There's no harm to going there. Looks like Stark's on the hunt for Rubik. Rubik's still not level 6. Stark's level 10, though. This should be a kill if Stark can catch up. You know, Rubik, here we go. Let's see if he's going to dodge that. No, nice. Just a little bit short. Where's the telekinesis? Nice play. Wow, Stark already has a Shadow Blade. That's probably why. Easy kill for Stark here, then. No, does Rubik even have boots at this point? Yes, he does, but looks like the movement speed from Stark was a little bit too much to handle. So nice solo pick up by the Stark here. Rubik, you know, really under level. That tri-lane from the Dire really took its toll. Rubik a little bit under level here, and looks like things aren't going that well for Taste of the Ocean. Let's not take a look at the net worth graph now. It was pretty even earlier, but now definitely going to see, wow, quite a big screen of 4K, 3K, you know, swing in experience and net worth going for the Dire side here. And again, I think let's go back to the choice of trying to take a fight with the Ravage up instead of just kind of trading and pushing towers with the Legion Commander, with the Void. They could have gone picked up on the Tidehunter and maybe the Ancient Apparition easy when those two are mid, but you know, I don't blame them. You know, they really have to make something happen. You know, I haven't seen that many Chronospheres yet, except for that one failed getting bottom. Void has a Chronosphere. Oh, it's just off cooldown. Looks like, oh, sorry, going in. Where's the Time Walk? Oh, you don't have to build the Time Walk. Sorry, does not chase. Ancient Apparition blasting in. Wow, what is this? Going in. What a ballsy play. Nice dodge from the Void. Very nice. Is there any TP support though? There's no TP support. Where is the help for the Void? Looks like, let's see if there's any help right now. There are TP scrolls for those two players, but where's the help? They're just kind of like letting the Void do whatever he wants. It looks like, you know, the Void got away by himself, while these heroes up top, there was no trade-off. You know, 3 heroes mid, Dire show, but they aren't able to get any trade here. Let's see if they can get a pick-off right now, or at least get this tower on top. Ogre Magi wisely retreating. You know, Dire is in position to kind of trade this T1 tower for a T1 top. You know, Dire Tier 1 top, probably the most useless tower in the game in terms of positioning. This should be a trade that, you know, that Defensive Illinois should more than be happy to give up. Let's see, here we go. Lots of heroes coming in. No, I'm not really sure why they're kind of just wasting all these TP. Looks like there's going to be a huge party mid. Every 5 heroes on the Dire, 5 heroes for the Radiant. Here we go. Is there a Ravage? 4 seconds. Oh no, looks like with that Ravage up, this might go in the favor of Defense of the Illinois. Unless, you know, we can silence that Tidehunter without popping that Kraken Shell. If you can kind of just take him out of the fight, Chronosphere the rest of the team, kill off those heroes, you know, with Blink from the Legion Commander, maybe with, you know, the AoE from Overwhelming Odds, the AoE from Skywrath Mage. Well, not AoE, it's really hard to focus. Tidehunter just wants some nice Ravage, 4-man Ravage, Stark comes in from behind. Chrono Spear, but the Ancient Apparition Ice Blast already hit. Let's see if we can get a Tidehunter at least in return. Just to get the Tidehunter, but at what cost? 5-man wipe. Oh no, 5-man wipe against a taste of Ocean. So that's unfortunate, you know, for a Taste of Ocean. I really don't think they can take any fights when the Ravages up. But you know, they tried. Their Tidehunter just casually walked into that Ravage. You know, a Taste of Ocean needed to be a little bit spread out. Unfortunately, you know, they weren't, and so that Ravage caught 4 people. That Ice Blast caught 3 people, especially for the people that were in the Chronosphere. You know, that Chronosphere kind of set up the Ice Blast for the Ancient Apparition. So, no, nice team fight by the Dire. They're definitely up ahead. I'd say probably by quite a bit now. 7.5, nearing, heading towards 10k golden experience lead. Let's kind of look at the current item progression to see, you know, if the Radiant has any opportunity to kind of get back into this. You know, we have a Blink on Legion Commander, that's very good, but you know, against that kind of power, the counter initiation power that Dire has, he really needs a BKB. You know, Dire has been very good about grouping together. You know, there's a chance when, you know, Stark kind of came in that mid lane, you know, was just like solo trying to kill the Void for a little bit. You know, if someone TP'd in, like the Legion Commander, duel that Slark, you know, with the Void hitting the Slark, that kind of might have been a kill, but you know, looks like the Taste of the Ocean just a little bit slow. You know, I still think they might have a shot at this team if they can kind of just force these pickups. Blink in from the Legion Commander, get Static Link. Oh, what is it? Slark coming in from this gate cap here. Nice play, easy kill on the Rubik. Legion Commander running for his life. No heal, no Overwhelm odds. Looks like a kill on Legion Commander as well. Will there be a kill in Chamberation? Looks like they realize there's no need to die that far. They're here for the tower. They should just go and get the tower. Void heading towards top lane. Again, no. The Taste of Ocean really needs to focus
Dire's
on
middle
not
tower
taking these
is under
fights.
attack.
Split push middle, split push bottom. You're in no position to fight, especially when you don't have enough to have the items. You need BKBs. You know, you need a lot more damage to take on, you know, defensive Illinois in a fight. But defensive Illinois have all the items they need. They have a mech on the Razor, a Shadow and the Slark. You know, Ancient Apparition working towards 2 parts of the Aghanim Scepter. Over
Radiant's
Magi,
top
go
tower
triple
is
arcane
under
boost. They have a lot of sustain for this push.
Dire's middle tower
There's
is
really no
under
reason
attack.
why they should be able to contest the push. They should
Dire's
contest the push. Maybe 2
structures
half
are
2 heroes.
fortified.
Maybe just have Rubik and Leech Commander just spam down the wave while the other heroes are farming. And, you know, kind of just trying to make the most out of the map. But, you know, again, I don't want to take away any of the play
Dire's
from the
middle
defense
tower
of Illinois. I
has
think they're
been
playing great.
denied.
Really kind of just grouping up, utilizing their team fight and death ball kind of potential, and just taking on these fights, you know, where they know you can win with a Ravage. With a Ravage, yeah, that's all you really need. Just a Ravage. All the other ultimates are pretty short cooldown, like Eye of the Storm, no big deal. And so let's see if, you know, Radiant's able to do anything. Here we go, Ancient Apparition. Let's see if there's a Blink Duel, easy kill here. Just kidding. Hunter does have Ravage up, so they have to be careful. Bristleback, does he have that guard here? Nice Chronosphere, 2 heroes. Let's see if they can burst anyone down right now. Ravage, catches 3, catches 4. Still no kill yet on the Ancient Apparition. Dual interaction, expecting the first kill. Dual kill the game. He gets it. I'm not sure that's dual kill. Wrath Mage goes down. Looks like Radiant is crumbling under, you know, the Ravage and the Razor coming in. You know, what is Leech Commander thinking around here? He can't really help this team. Oh, nice blink out though, but, you know, bad fight for the Radiant to take. Maybe they did not expect that Ravage to be up. You know, this is just a hard game for the Radiant just because of that
Dire's
Ravage.
bottom tower
Just because
is
of, like, you know,
under
the
attack.
AoE from the Razor, the fast mech. So, you know, yeah, nice play by both sides. That was a nice initiation from the Void. If only he was able to catch out Tidehunter, maybe burst him down with the Mystic Flare, he may have been able to turn that fight around with that, you know, that Chronosphere and Mystic Void. Legion Commander looks like he's really caught on, but now he should overwhelming odds and just make his way out of there. No, looks trying to be cute. Here you go. He needs to blink out. He heals himself. Overwhelming odds. Nice blink out. Overwhelming odds. No. Looks like he's comfortable trying to get away here. Yeah, there's definitely not a lot of closure, but Slark chasing behind. Let's see if he realizes. Looks like he has some kind of inkling that Slark's behind him. Ooh, nice dodge by Legion Commander. Is that enough? Where's the silence? Is there enough? Mystic Flare is going to be nice dual kill. Very nicely coordinated by the Radiant. 10 points of damage or 24 points. Very nice. That's definitely a kill, you know, that the Radiant needs to get. Very nice of Legion Commander to realize, you know, once Slark uses his Pounce and his Dark Pact, there's not a lot of right-click damage coming from him, especially when he's dueled up. And so nice burst from the Mystic Flare there. Really needed that kill time just to get Radiant back on their feet. But, you know, still, it's definitely an uphill battle that Radiant has to have. Let me just make sure that my mic's still on right now. Yes, it is. Just let me get back in this cast right now. So, that was, again, that's a nice pickoff, but that's exactly what they need. They need more pickoffs with Chronosphere, Duel, and Mystic Flare. You know, that combination is very strong. And unfortunately, Bristleback has just not been contributing that much as I thought. Bristleback had a very early Vanguard, you know, but looks like the damage from the Dire is a little bit too much hand for that Bristleback. You know, with that quick of a Vanguard, I think Bristleback should have just really, once they go heal, get his mana back to full and help out the other lanes. You know, hindsight 2020. So, I know, don't worry about it too much. Let's see, you gotta focus on what you can do right now. Looks like they're trying to push the tier 1 top. Do they have their ultimates? Yes, they do. Everyone's ultimate is all except for the Ravage. 10 seconds. Gonna be up really soon. Let's see if, you know, anyone from the Sentinels keeping track. They should just really get out of there when the Ravage is up. We've seen how those team fights go. I don't think this time's gonna be any different. I can't really see any item. Looks like Void has a Chrysalis. You know, that Chrysalis does not stop Ravage. Oh, nice play. Here you go. Where's the Chronosphere? Just Chronosphere Slark. Kill him. Oh, nice. Chronosphere and, you know, combo. Let's see if he can kill Slark before he gets the start pack off. That's nice. Very well. Very good. On the other side, Legion Commander gets a kill. I'm guessing he just blinked into the Ravage. He is able to bait out the Ravage. Bristleback, see, going strong. That's what I'm talking about. Bristleback, you know, he's still very healthy. But on the other side, you know, Razor and Tidehunter pick up the CRF Mage, but Bristleback doing so much work. Let's see if, you know, he can kind of get that overkill, or he's gonna fall here. He does not yet have his Crimson Guard. By that Crimson Guard, no, he's very tanky. They just can't take out the Bristleback right now. You know, if Ogre Magic gets too close, he might be dead. Let's see if Rubik is gonna come around. No mana. Let's see if anyone respawns can help out Bristleback here. No, does not look like he will. So kill on the Bristleback here. Very admirable, no, fight from the Radiant side, and it's a 4-for-2 trade, but no, that's not too bad. If only the Bristleback survived, or maybe if the Void survived, that fight could have been even. But it still looks like Dire is in prime position to take this game, but you know, Radiant's been putting up a pretty nice fight here. Let's see what they can do to come back in. Legion Commander going for the Blade. I do not think that's what you want. You really want that BKB just so you can be able to like duel someone and not take a lot of damage against the Ice Blast, against the Ravage. But maybe that's his plan. Take that damage, reflect it back to them. But it looks like no, Legion Commander just not really working out for them this game. Dire has been grouped up, so those blink pickoffs just aren't very plentiful. And you know, that's really what Legion Commander strives on in the mid game when he goes to that blink dagger. You know, you really want those blink pickoffs with the Mystic Flare, but unfortunately that has not yet happened. Slark going invisible with a Shadow Blade. Essentially where it dropped down. Nice reaction there. Unfortunately, Slark, you know, has more than a mind to just get out there. Maybe he sees the sentries. Looks like instead he might be going for the Faceless Void. Does he see him? Does Slark realize? Nope, he does not. Looks like there's no tree here to be cut down. So here you go. Pretty tense situation here. Maybe if Slark and Faceless Void find each other in the middle of the woods, you know, a fight might break out. But smoke up from the Dire side. Before smoked up, maybe they're baiting Slark out right now. Slark is not yet revealed, so he knows that there's no wards here for the Radiant side. But it looks like Rubik might kind of just eat this game right on. Better Rubik than any of these core heroes right now. Rubik, sacrifice yourself, buddy. Oh, here you go. Legion Commander, blink out. Wow, nice blink. Just in time for that sentry. Great blink out. Is Rubik still dead? Looks like they don't want to dive. Bristleback on their head needs to TP out. You have an opportunity to TP out here. Just be safe. No one can face it. Uh-oh. He's running into an Ogre Magi. No back. Multicast. A lot of damage right here. He's not going to get that Crimson Guard up. And no, unfortunately, Bristleback really should just TP out there. Oh, wow. Nice play. Bristleback doing so much damage. Dual kill. Legion Commander, nice play. Bristleback, no, had a lot of Bristleback damage. Let's see if they can get out the Legion Commander. Does he have enough? Where's the heal? No, looks like the Ice Blast is just a bit too much damage. Void, unfortunately, late to the party. Where's his TP? If he had a TP, that might have been a different story now. But unfortunately, you know, Bristleback, again, going back, Bristleback should have tried to run the other way. Maybe he didn't see Ogre Magic coming that way, but Bristleback is all about, you know, hitting his back. And Ogre Magic got a lot of damage on a Bristleback. Was not able to, you know, get the Crimson Guard on his allies. You know, that's a team item. That's what he wants to do. So, unfortunately, a little bit of out of position from the Bristleback. But they were able to still get the Tidehunter kill. But, you know, this is still looking pretty bad for Taste of Ocean. And it looks like they're going to group up now, trying to take this tier 2 mid tower. But whether they can take it is still, you know, questionable. On the Storm, 20 seconds. Did Tidehunter drop his Ravage last game? No, Tidehunter did not. So, Tidehunter still has Ravage. She's TP in, Blink in. No, get this push. Maybe they can be able to get tier 2 towers in a couple lanes now. But let's see if, you know, Chronosphere, where's Chronosphere? Here we go, Chronosphere on the Razor. Void gets stunned, Mystic Flare, kind of split between two heroes. You know, those two are pretty low, but you know, Tidehunter's coming in. Watch out for that Blink Ravage. Void, Legion Commander just gets blown up when you think Slark just doing so much damage right now. Here you go, Tidehunter almost left fight. They really have to get out of here. Slark just doing so much work this game. You know, Slark doing so much damage, picking up those early suspicious swords. Here we go, Tidehunter Ravage, probably able to clean up just a couple more kills here. Rubik going down. You know, that's a 4-man wipe again for the Dire side. And you know, that was an animal split by the Void to kind of try to burst some of those heroes down before the Tidehunter got to the fight. But you know, that Mystic Flare was on 2 people. You really just want to focus one hero here. Unfortunately, you know, Faceless Void and Skywrath Mage is like the only synergy that the Chronosphere has. So there's nothing like to kind of take advantage of the Chronosphere from the outside. Bristleback and Legion Commander are not able to right click. What they need to do instead is kind of focus on the people that are not Chronosphere. Focus on someone like the Ogre Magic who was not Chronosphere that game and kind of take him out of the fight, maybe kill him. But Slark, I have Scotty, probably one of the highest heroes in net worth. Sorry, I didn't display this graph for now. Yeah, definitely. No, Slark and Razor kind of running away with the net graph here. Does Razor have a axe up here? Yes, he does. Almost a refresher. Let's kind of do a quick item check right here. It's definitely not going to be pretty for a Taste of Ocean. We have Ogre almost to his axe touch. You know, axe touch on Ogre, very strong. He always has a nuke to cast, 4-second cooldown. That's just more multicast, more skill coming the Radiant's way. Sorry, Ancient Apparition already has the axe touch, so no, you know, these big magic damage from the Dire side is online. Does Radiant have any BKB in sight? No, all they have is a Crimson Guard that's not even a pipe. So maybe if Bristleback won pipe this game, you know, his team might have a better chance. But looks like Dire side's just, you know, lined up. The Acceptors, the big Acceptor's almost done. Tidehunter has Blink Ravage, probably going towards the Refresher. That's all he really needs. Slark, again, is really huge. Slark has been doing so much damage to these fights on his low cooldown spells. Just kind of switching between the squishy targets and, you know, whoever just jumps in. So I think, you know, this fight, Legion Commander really just has to be careful about blinking in right now. Blinking into 5 heroes without a BKB just is not very smart. I think Legion Commander just really wants to stay back. Maybe blink in, you know, to try to catch out an Ancient Apparition, try to catch out a Slark before, you know, Slark, just kidding. Catch out Tidehunter before Ravage comes out. You know, that might be their only chance in this game. Here we go, smoke again, heading towards mid. Looks like they're going to be counted out here. No tier 1 tower. Sky's Mage reveals the smoke. You gotta get out of here. Do not fight. Just run. Legion Commander, where's the blink out? Here you go. Blink out. Nice job. Boy, is he able to blink out. He doesn't have the time walk. He should have no problem blink out to the high ground. Maybe somewhere around here. Boy, is he able to blink out in time? No, he was not time walk out in time. Unfortunately, the Void, you know, this should just ran in the other direction. Maybe ran here.
Radiant's bottom
Kind of
tower
like,
is under attack.
Time walk on that side. Maybe, no, Void was DC. Nope, just a door. For Dire side. And it looks like everyone's ready to go. Alright, here we go. With these 2 kills, that's definitely a ticket for Dire to kind of push high ground now. Oh, nope, looks like Mocha Mocha. Legion Commander is pausing the game as well. Let's see what we have. You know, what we have right here. Is there a problem with either team? Lag, no door, disconnection, anything? Alright, nope, looks like just that he kind of hit that pause button. Tell him pause, you know, at the same time. No harm. And you know, I think this is prime time for Dire just to push in. They have all the big ultimates except for the Rage
Dire's
ult.
top
That's gonna be
tower
on
is under
cooldown in
attack.
30 seconds. They should definitely push, whether it's a T3 or a T2 tower in either lane, or maybe even the Roshan. They definitely should make something happen while Void is dead. Void is dead. And now let's just look at these items again. Void, you know, has a Massive Magnus and a Chrysalis, but he really hasn't been able to farm. That pickup definitely doesn't help. Here we go. Dire going for the Roshan. Very cool flame animation from Roshan. Definitely very appreciated. Chilling touch, easy lockdown for Roshan. He should take this, no problem. Nice skill cast there by Ogre Magi. Double skill cast. Oh, sorry, just a single skill cast there. Let's see if the Radiant has any inkling to try to contest it. There's a smoke up. They're waiting for the Legion Commander. Legion Commander probably should just TP in, no? Kind of save that time. But does Dire see this coming? Do they have a reward here? No, they do not. No, they do not. And so here we go. Smoke for the Radiant. It's probably too late now. They're just about to fall. If it does, they have to really get out there. And unfortunately, yep, Dire's a little bit too late. Luckily, they still save their smoke. And here we go. Dire right to mid. Right to the right to the mid push. They really want that tier 2 tower. Really want that rack. They want to end the game right now. Stark leading the way. Shadowblade. He knows that they don't see him. He still has Shadow Dance up. And nope, sorry. Looks like I was wrong about that. Looks like they're swinging to the tier 2 tower. You know, very safe choice. No need to kind of risk it. Oh, Ancient Apparition. They see him. Oh, where's the duel? Where's the duel? Here we go. Duel. Don't blow any of your big ults. You really need a Mystic Flare blow. No problem there. Mystic Flare. You know, 40-second cooldown. Very short, but they might not have it for this coming fight. And that short cooldown might just be long enough to kind of turn in favor. They really need to stall out this push. Maybe use Overwhelming Odds and Rubik just to like stall out the wave. Ancient Apparition has an Axe Scepter. You know, so no, that's a lot of damage coming out from Ancient Apparition that they're missing, but honestly, like, Dire just has a lot of damage regardless of Ancient Apparition, whether Ancient Apparition is alive or not. But they're kind of probably waiting for the Mystic Stare to come
Radiant's
up.
bottom
T2
tower
tower
has
gets taken.
fallen.
Looks like Radiant, looks like they're trying to wait for that Ancient Apparition, maybe farm up the Radiant jungle a little bit. On the other side of the map, we have the Dire wave
Radiant's
pushing in. This should be
top
some
tower
nice
is under
easy
attack.
farm for the Radiant to pick up. Let's see what the Legion Commander has. He has a blade down right now. That gold may bring him up to 1,000, maybe 600 gold. And let's see what item he wants to go for next. You know, again, I still think BKB is the item of this game right now. Even though BKB is weaker in this patch, you really need it against the Razor, Tide Hunter, Ancient Apparition, Ogre Magi, all these heroes. You know, just so much magic damage. Even if Slark, you know, Slark's been doing so much damage this game, but he's only one hero. But, you know, if you're cores, you don't want to blink into a Ravage, into an Ice Pack, and just automatically die. You really need that BKB. Let's see if Void was going for that BKB. No, instead he picks up a Daedalus. Wow, all or nothing right here from the Void. Here we go, balls deep play from the Void. I like it. And, you know, maybe a BKB might have been the right choice, but, you know, that's what I like to see. He's going all in, Super Glass Cannon. They definitely need that damage right now. So, just because, look how tanky the heroes are on the inside. Nice blink out, immediate TP. TP still on cooldown. Do they realize that? Plasma Field does not scout out, but the Ice Blast does. Ancient Commander. Oh, nice dodge-ish. Nice dodge. Here we go. Heal yourself, heal yourself. Ooh, unfortunately the Razor all is down. Take that Ancient Commander. But no, that's time for the Radiant to push out bot, push out middle. Definitely push out those ults, but you know, Razor has a Refresher Ags up, so this push from the Dire will probably be the last push of the game, honestly. But you know, again, kind of going back to that Daedalus on the Void with Batman and Daedalus. You know, if he gets that, you know, that mythical 5-man Proto and burst down that Tide Hunter really quick, maybe take out the Ancient Apparition as well. You know, that could turn around the team fight. He might get killed on the other hand, you know, but that's probably most likely one team fight, you know, with Bristleback and Legion Commander coming into back Void up.
Radiant's top
So, you know,
tower
Void,
is under
very
attack.
ballsy. The BKB definitely the safer option here, but given how far behind the Taste of Ocean was. I definitely like the Dealer's pickup here. What he needs right now is just,
Radiant's top
another
tower
damage
has
item.
fallen.
He's already come this far. Go big or go home. Honestly, maybe get something like a butterfly. Like a rapier, but that's still very far away. They're probably just thinking about trying to hold off this next push. They definitely have the tools to do it. Just kind of spam the output a little bit. Looks like, here we go, refresher on Razor. So this tower will fall, these racks will fall. But let's see, these heroes just gotta really stay back. That Tide has Blink, here we go, Blink, Ravage, nice Ravage on 5 heroes. That's it, that's how the game. Nice follow up.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, the lineup for Taste of the Ocean was just not in their favor. It's just really hard for them to fight against that Ravage. When they're so far behind. Each Apparition, let's see if he's gonna kill it over Magi. Nope, cute little blade that'll play there, but still, one club away from death. One lane of Brax going down. No Razor ultimate, but simple right click should do enough for these last 2 lanes of Brax. And honestly, do a Taste of the Ocean have another tank to turn call this push one more time? They definitely have their big ultimate, so that's definitely something going for them. There's no Ravage, there's no refresher on the Razor, so they might take the fight, but kind of look at the items, look at the gold and net worth, you can see that, yeah, this is just, something that is kind of insurmountable, maybe less insurmountable with this new patch, but the comeback mechanic did get nerfed this morning, so the comeback is real, a little bit less real than what could have been. A 5-man wipe against the Dire definitely might give, the Radiant a chance to come back in this game, but I just really don't see that happening. Everyone on the Dire is just so tanked. Tidehunter 1.5k HP, Ancient Apparition 1.3 HP, Ogre almost 2k HP. Here we go, skill cast on the Rubik, instant blow up right here. Start coming in. Oh, cool overlapping with that the Chronosphere. So unfortunately, that's not what exactly you want to see. A little miscommunication here. One last hurrah from the Radiant, very respectable. It looks like that's the game. Nice play by both teams. Unfortunately, Radiant was just a little bit sloppy, and Dire just came away with it. Their composition turned out to be a little bit stronger. They just really couldn't fight into that Ravage, and they just weren't ahead enough. There wasn't enough space for the Radiant to kind of get those BKBs up, and that really turned this game around. I really think going back to the part where Radiant decided to kind of defend their tower against the Ravage instead of split pushing and trading towers, going back to there, I think if they just made the decision to kind of farm a little bit smarter, farm a little bit more, if they might have had those BKBs in time for the next couple of fights, and giving up a tower, trading towers is exactly what they need to do to kind of just dodge fights and get that gold in order to have a chance in these games. But again, congratulations to Defense of the Illinois. I think they'll be moving on to 2-2 in their group, while A Taste of the Ocean falls down to 0-3 in the second group of the Illinois Dota 2 League. And so again, I'd like to thank everyone for kind of tuning in this evening. This is the last game of tonight, and I believe there might be a couple of games tomorrow. Let me just take a quick look. Yeah, so there's going to be 2 games tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly who's going to cast them. This is my first time casting for the Illinois Dota 2 League. I definitely had a lot of fun. Definitely saw a couple of good games here. I definitely hope, that these teams keep putting out these good games. Hope to see some improvement from these teams. And see some great games up ahead. So again, thanks for tuning in, everyone. This is, again, the UIUC Dota 2 League. I'm sorry, this is the UIUC Dota 2 channel hosting the Illinois Dota 2 League. There's 8 teams made up of Dota players from the University of Illinois. And so again, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you, saw some Dota. I know this is not exactly pro level play, but still very exciting game. And again, hope you have a good night, everyone. And this is going to be Morgan. I'm going to be signing off. Good night, everyone.